Friends, welcome to Christ the King Catholic Church. As we navigate through these unprecedented times with COVID-19, nevertheless, we are Easter people. We journey with the risen Christ in these days as we celebrate the fifth Sunday of Easter. And on this weekend, we wish all the mothers, grandmothers, great-grandmothers, to-be mothers, spiritual mothers, a very blessed Mother's Day. We thank you for your vocation and the gift of motherhood. In these times, we are given today a very consoling promise by Jesus himself. One declaration, one categorical declaration. I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. Once there was a husband wanted to gift a beautiful diamond ring to his wife. So he goes to one of the expensive jewelry stores and buys this diamond ring, comes home and tells, "You are the only one person in my life to whom I'm giving this precious diamond ring." Notice the words. You are the one precious woman in my life. I'm giving this diamond ring. The lady grabbed it right away and said, "So if I'm number one, who is number two? Who is number three? Who is number four? Are you still giving them?" Today, Jesus says that He is the way, the truth, and the life. Archbishop Fulton J. Sheen recalls his experience as a young priest when he was called to a parish to give a kind of Lenten mission or an Advent talk. Back in the day when there was no GPS or the commuting facilities that we have right now, he goes to the village but didn't know which direction to take to go to the parish. So he sees a young boy in the center of the village and asks him, "Hey, where is the church? Can you show me the direction?" And the boy right away says, "You look like a superman with all your attire. Don't you know the way to the parish church?" And the boy asked, "What do you do for your living?" Bishop Fulton J. Sheen said, "I'm a priest." "What is your job description?" the boy asked. Bishop Fulton J. Sheen said, "I help people to make their way towards heaven." The boy right away said, "You don't even know the way to the parish. How can you help people to go to heaven?" Jesus tells us once again and gives us that categorical declaration that He is the way, He is the truth, and He is the life. Notice how Jesus didn't say, "I am a way, I am a truth, I am a life." He said the emphatic the way, the truth, and the life. Pope Emeritus Benedict XVI in his writings once he said, "Nowadays the culture is getting used to a kind of dictatorship of relativism. We don't follow we follow our. We follow our way, which are quite a many, perhaps millions. At the end of the day, we feel ourselves disconnected. We feel ourselves lost." This could be also very well attributed to as being kind of pick and choose Catholics, pick and choose Christians. What are the characteristics of this pick and choose Catholic or a Christian? We need the miracles of Christ, but we don't believe in the miracle of the Eucharist. We want the resurrection of Christ, but we do not want the cross. We have to make this categorical choice as Jesus tells us today, "I am the way, the truth, and the life." That categorical statement. Last Sunday, celebrating the Good Shepherd Sunday, Jesus said, "I am the gate." Today, if you go through me, the gate, you will find the way, you will find the truth, you will find the life. And in the first reading, we see this formation of the early Christian community. Three things, three actions that define the early Christian community are: they came together in love, they came together in service, they came together in worship. In Greek, agape, love. They came together for service, which is diaconia, which is the duty of a deacon, and they came together for worship, which is the Eucharist, Eucharistia. The Eucharist in its essence we see being formed in the early Christian community. But the community doesn't mean that it's all good. They have an issue. The Greek-speaking widows complain to the apostle that Aramaic-speaking widows are given more importance. So what do the disciples do, apostles do? They choose 7 men of good reputation, what we today called the office of the diaconate, who can love, who can serve, who can worship. We see the formation of the early Christian community. But the problem is solved not by an outside entity, not by an outside organization or a person. They were asked to solve the problem within, because the community is knit together in love, in service, and in worshiping God as one community. In the second reading, we see the continuation of Peter's speech from last couple of weeks. What is he telling us today? He is telling us, the communities after the resurrection of Christ, that you are the edifice, you are the structure, you are the mansion, you are the living stones of the church. How beautiful it would be if you and I, our families, applied these profound words of St. Peter to our personal lives today. We are the edifice, we are the church, we are the living stones. And further, he goes giving us a kind of identity, a characteristic that will drive us as we live our faith in the world today. What are those words? What are those titles? You are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's own people. Wonderful, right? You are a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's own people. What else we need than this acclamation, than this laud of St. Peter? He is congratulating us, but the task is, do we live it? As a chosen race, as a royal priesthood because of our baptism, a holy nation, and a people set apart for God. When we truly live so, we have no option than to follow Jesus the way, Jesus the truth, and Jesus the life. Way before Jesus was born and lived, Hinduism in its epics, especially in the famous writings in Sanskrit, there is this mantra called Gayatri mantra, which goes like this. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrutyo ma amrutangamaya. This was a chant in Sanskrit, the language which was used to write the Vedas and the epics of Hinduism. The meaning is, a person, a God who can lead us from falsehood to the truth, darkness to life, from mortality to immortality. How the ancient sages of Hinduism knew that there would be a person in the history who would come and categorically say that I am the way, I am the truth, and I am the life. We have to make this journey from false truth to being the real truth, from falsehood to the truth, from following many our ways to the way, from following many lives to the life. Jesus has the answer. He has this categorical answer, this declaration, the way, I am the truth, I am the life. God, Karl Barth once said, famous German theologian, he said, God did not reveal himself in any religion, not even in Christianity, not even in Catholicism. When a student asked him, Karl Barth, which religion do you think God has revealed himself. Hinduism, Islam, Buddhism, Sikhism, Christianity, Kalba's answer was, God did not reveal himself in any religion, including Christianity. God revealed himself in the person called Jesus. That's what we call the incarnation. And that person today tells us, I am the way, the truth, and the life. If we truly follow that way, the life, and the path, what do we become? We become a chosen race, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, God's own people. God's own people. And when we truly live that vocation that St. Peter is calling us in the second reading, what do we become in action? Like the first reading in the Acts of the Apostles, we become a people with agape love. We become a people with diaconia, to serve. And we become people who worship liturgia. This is our vocation. When we follow the way, the truth, and the life called Jesus, and his authentic, pragmatic, profound declaration that he is the life, he is the truth, and he is the way. Friends, we thank you for joining us. Please continue to like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, and please visit our webpage www.ctksatx.com. We are with you in these unprecedented times with COVID-19. We are here praying for you. Please do continue to support us. And today we wish all mothers, grandmothers, great-grandmothers, spiritual mothers, to-be mothers, godmothers, a very wonderful Mother's Day. We thank you for your vocation. We thank you for your love and sacrifice and the gift of motherhood. Thank you. God bless. Father Praveen Lakkiseti, here at Christ the King Catholic Church, San Antonio, Texas.
సత్యవాక్య రూపుడా శ్రీ యేసునాథుడా